Hey guys, so I just wanted to film a quick tutorial on how I did these nails. So I used Revel Nails Torch and Lava as the base mixture, and then I used these really cool foils. So let me put on some gloves and let's get started. Alrighty, first things first, these are all the materials that I used. So I have Torch Lava, and then this is the little mixture that I have in this little sample jar. So what I did on this swatch stick was I put the colors that I use and the ratio just in case you guys are curious. And I did 3 dips. I normally for my swatch sticks do 1 dip under and 2 dips over top just to kind of cut down on the bulkiness of the swatch stick. So that's what I did here. And then with that, you're also gonna need some foil glue. I think I got this from Amazon. I really don't remember where I got this. This didn't come with this specific foils. I bought this separate because I have a bunch of other foils. So I'm sure if you look up foils on Amazon, you can find a kit with the glue and a bunch of other foils too. So I also use an orange wood stick, and you'll see why later. And then now to get to the foils. So I got these off of Amazon. So I paid €7 altogether for this. So about like 8 or so American dollars for this. I'm sure you guys can find something similar on like AliExpress or whatever other place you guys want to look. But this is the one that I found. So each of these little rolls has its own little design. So this one has like these ones. These are a pain in the butt to put back. So what I ended up doing for my specific nails was I took a bunch of different foils and I cut out each individual little design that I liked. So I'll probably pick probably this one today, maybe a couple other ones, just to kind of give you an idea of how I individually placed each little item. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna take some little scissors and you are just going to carefully cut out whatever image you want. So I'm gonna cut out this mansion. So now that the foil glue is dry, what you're going to do is you're going to pick up your image and you're going to carefully place it wherever you think would look nice. So I like that. And now you're just going to press the foil in. And then I also use the orange wood stick to try and get as many of those details to stick down as possible. Sometimes they stick really easily and other times they're a little bit more tricky. Sometimes you'll have some missing spots. So now you're just gonna slowly remove, and if you see that any spots are missing, so like for instance this little black piece is missing or this purple piece, so I'm gonna fold it back over, rub over it a little bit more just to really make sure that that image is stuck to that foil glue. And that's that one. So there's the first little image. And then I'm just gonna place these ones just kind of wherever I think would look nice. Let's do this little candy thing. Sometimes the smaller images are easier and sometimes they're harder. So you kind of have to make sure that the image is facing the right way. Put this back. Oh, well, that's stuck there. All right, so since that's stuck there and I didn't want it there initially, there is a way that you can actually fix it. So good thing that this mistake happened, because now I can explain to you what I did even for my own nails. So I just took a little bit of acetone, and then you take a little brush and you just wipe it away. It does also remove a little bit of that glue, a little bit of the foil adhesive, so that specific spot may not be as sticky, so you could always just go back in with another little layer. But I'm gonna put this bat right here. So now that that's done, okay bird, that's fine. So now that that's done, what you're gonna do is I took the smudge-free top coat from Maniology, and I kind of treat this as if it was stamping, so I don't want to smear anything. I'm not sure if step 3 smears it, and I don't want to risk it, so I usually put about 1 to 2 layers of this before I go in with my step 3. So I'm gonna allow this to dry, put on another coat, and we'll be right back. So now that the smudge-free top coat is dry, what you're gonna do next, you could actually leave it like this if you don't mind the shine and the way it looks. You could just leave it the way it is now. I personally like the durability of step 3. I find that the no smudge top coat is a great top coat, don't get me wrong, but it ends up like chipping and peeling, and it doesn't last as long as step 3 does. So I just prefer to use step 3. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna apply your activator, let it dry. So because we did put a different top coat, I don't usually tap it just because I'm really scared that it's gonna ruin it. So I just really make sure to wipe off my brush, my step 3 brush, because if not, you're gonna get some contamination. So I'm gonna let this dry a little bit, and then we're gonna start applying step 3. Alrighty, so now we're gonna apply our first quick 2 strokes of step 3, really wiping that brush off, sticking it back in the bottle, letting it dry for about 3 to 5 seconds, maybe a little longer, and then I'm gonna go back in with the second more detailed, capping the edges and really wiping that brush off, sticking that back in the bottle. And that is it. That is how I did my manicure. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below.